Hello YouTube, DuelingDutchClan here. I'm gonna record my deck Genex allies. First, I have two Genex ally power cells. These are amazing. Monster with the same attribute as this card gains 500 attack, so awesome. Then we have three Genex ally changers. You can change the attribute of one of your monsters until the end phase. It's pretty good for synchro. Two Genex ally changers, crushers. If you normal summon a monster with the same attribute as this card, you can destroy one card your opponent controls. This is so awesome. Genex ally Birdman. You can return one monster from your field to your hand to special summon this card from your hand. We have two Genex ally remotes. You can treat this card's name as Genex, Genex controller until the end phase. So it's very useful if you play with only Genex. Genex Overseer, also pretty good. You can special summon one level 3 or lower Genex monster from your hand. This is a tuner monster, so you can easily summon a level 5 synchro. Or 4. One Air Genex Ultimum. This is not so good. You can, when this card is destroyed, you can select two Genex monsters from your graveyard and return them back to your deck. Genex Turbine. This card is really good. All face-up Genex monsters you control gain 400 attack. This card too. Genex Searcher, also pretty good. If this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one Genex monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck in face-up attack position. Alright, one guy is a Shadow Monarch. This card is really good. When this card is tribute summoned, you can banish one card on the field. If it was a dark monster, inflict 1000 points of damage to your opponent. One Macrolot Army of Granel. This card is awesome. When this card is normal summoned, you can halve the attack of one face-up monster your opponent controls until the end phase. Next, Morphtronic Staplin. When this card is in defense, this card is not destroyed. This card, when this card is attacked, change it from defense to attack position, and the attacking monster change from attack to defense. Alright, next, Goblinberg. When you normal summon this card, you can special summon one level 4 or lower card from your hand. Then change this card to defense position. This card is really useful if you use Utopia. Marshmallow. This card is funny. When this face down card is attacked, your opponent takes 1000 points of damage, and this card is not destroyed by battle. Two Machine Assembly Lines. This card is pretty good. All machine monsters gain 200 attack, and when a machine monster is destroyed, place 2 junk counters on this card. You can send all counters and this card to the graveyard and to special summon one machine monster from your graveyard whose level is less or equal to the number of junk counters on this card. Next, Limit Removal. This card is one of the best spell cards in this deck. You can, if you play this card, all machine monsters you control gain their attack doubles. During your end phase, all machine monsters who were affected by this card are destroyed. Next, 2 times Lightning Vortex. You can discard one card and all face-up monsters your opponent controls are destroyed. Next, Unite We Stand. All face-up monsters you control, you can equip this to a monster card and it gains 800 attack for each face-up monster you control. Next, Creator Swap. This is very useful because this deck has a lot of low attack monsters. Genex Ally Crusher, 1000 attack, Changer 1200, Overseer 200 attack, so pretty good card. Next, Dark Hole, everybody knows this card. Heavy Storm, everybody knows this card too. DNA Transplant, this is also very good. You can declare one attribute and all face-up monsters you can all face-up monsters also your opponent controls are that attribute you declared. Next, Bottomless Trapple, Mirror Force, Scrap Iron Scarecrow 2 times. When the opponent attacks, you can play this card and instead of discard this card is not sent to the graveyard, but it sets face down automatically. Next, Sakuretsu Armor, Dark Bribe, one of the best counter trap cards. When an opponent activates a spell trap card, you can negate it, opponent draws 1 card. Next, Torrential Tribute. Alright, this was my deck review. Synchros. 1 Locomotion Air Genex. Level 9. It's not that hard to special summon this card, but when you special summon this card, you can take control of your opponent's monster with highest level. Next, Genex Ally Triarm, Genex Ally Triforce, Vindicate Air Genex. This card is also pretty good. This card cannot be targeted by your opponent's attack. Kyanite Force of Earth, Gungnir, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, also pretty good. You can discard up to 2 cards to your graveyard to select the same number of cards your opponent controls and destroy the selected cards. Colossal Fighter, X-Saber Wayne, Red Dragon Archfiend, and 2 Lava Dual Slashers. I don't have any lava monsters in this deck, but I can change attributes, and this card has 2400 attack. So this was my deck review.